Alright, so I am at 103 points in the Battle Royale program, which basically means I finished. I got the best thing you can get, this Battle Royale Choice Pack, and in this video, I'm going to be going through everything I did to get this done. Now, so, I'm not the best BR player. You will see I'm on a 4-0 run. I've never gone 12-0. I've never gotten 12 wins. I've never gotten 9 wins on a single run. I think I've only gotten 6 wins in a run, like, a couple times. I am not very good at this game. I'm decent. I'm very average, especially when I'm playing players better than me. You play a lot of good players in BR. So, yes. However, I was still able to get this program done relatively easily, and if I was to play probably, like, 2 or 3 more games, I would be up around this area in between 110, 120, maybe even pushing 130. So, yeah, you can definitely do this, and if you're better than me, then it'll be even easier. But these are the steps that I took to get through this BR program to get me to 100 and start. In the easiest thing that I think of are these bronze, silver, and gold players. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have each BR program, there are 4 bronze players, 4 silver players, and 4 gold players that you get to choose one of for each BR run you go on. So each draft, you'll have a choice of one of these, and one of these for each draft. And you get 4 BR program points every time you get player XP for them. So for pitchers, it's more than hitters because it's easier to get XP with pitchers than hitters. So for bronzes, you need 350 XP with rookie Randy Johnson, and with Acuna, Brandon Belt, and Jason Bay, you need 250 XP. And for every card tier, you get 4 points. So that's 12 for each of the tiers. So 36 points in total. So as you can see, I have all these done for the bronzes, all these done for the silvers. Now you will see for the silvers, for the hitters, you need 350 instead of 250 for the bronzes, and the pitchers you need 500 instead of 350. Like for the bronzes, if you go to the gold, it's all 500, whereas the pitcher stays at 500, but the hitters is now 500 instead of 350, which just makes it even more easier. Even harder. But again, still relatively. As you can see, I did all of them, and this is the case because the gold cards are obviously better than the silver cards and the bronze cards. Like the bronze cards are pretty terrible. Like Randy's actually good, but like Acuna is decent, but like this Jason Bay has like, man, if you look at his stats, he's like 39 power. So again, these cards are not great, but again, you can go without getting a hit and still do decent or still get the XP done because of like you need less parallel points. You only need 250. And I will say this Brandon Belt, I actually hit not half bad with him. Again, I was 2 for 8, didn't hit well, 250, but I hit 2 homers. Most of my hits were home runs with him, and they were, I think I remember they were being pretty decent home runs. So these player missions, you definitely want to do them. Again, you add all that up. We will do this counter again, but you do all these missions, that's 36 points right there. That's 36 points right there. And that's just off the bat. It's a free 36 points. Puts you up to around right past this 35-point marker. You already have one of each player. And again, these players, they make you stubs. You don't think about it, but you're getting one of each player, which helps you with collections, and you're getting 2 players per pack of former players, which goes for the bronzes go for like 2K, the silvers go for like 2.9K, and the golds go for about the same amount. So you're really getting about like 4 to 5K, maybe even close to 6K per the pack. That's good value, man. That is good value, especially if you're pushing for collections still, which I am. So I'm definitely always sell those extras. Again, I keep the cards that I need, and I sell them, and I sell the ones I don't. So yeah. Next, Next, we're going to move on to the BR Missions tab. Has everything else besides the players of the missions that you need to complete. So, repeatable, win one BR game, you get 1 point. Now, it's basically very simple. Every BR game you win, you get 1 point. No matter where you are in your run, no matter how many points you have in the program. Obviously, if you're at one max out the program, you're not going to get any more points because you haven't maxed out. But if you're any other spot in the program, you're going to get 1 point for every BR game you win. That's very simple. Go 12-0, you get 20 points if you go 12-0. Again, that's very hard. Very few people do that. Again, you get 20 added points to the program. That's just an added bonus. You already get the pack. But again, it's putting you closer to getting these other cards. Plus, if you're going 12-0, you're going to get 12 points from here, because you get 1 point for every win. So you get 12 points. You get this added 20, and this 9 points. So really, you're getting 42 points for this. Every single time that you go 12-0, which again, it's not gonna happen often. But again, hey man, you want to go for it? You're a good player. That's it. But again, as you can see, if you get 9 wins, that's 19 points right there, because you get this 10 plus the 9 for each win. You get 1 point for each win, so that would be 9 plus the 10. So yes, that is great. Now, 4,000 XP and a single BR entry. As I usually get this done, I haven't this BR this BR season, is that what we would call it? I haven't been playing well at all, and I still got it done. But again, this run, I do think I will hit this. I do actually think I will hit this. Because again, I'm 4-0 right now. I'm playing pretty well. But I didn't even hit this, and I got to 100 points. So if that doesn't show you that you guys can do this, 10 points that I didn't even get, and I still got the 100 points. So again, 4,000 player XP, you get that just by playing. Again, if you play more games, that's how you get it. You get it by playing well. Playing more games, that's how you get it. It's very self-explanatory. Again, another very self-explanatory. 15 runs in a single BR entry. For 5 points. Again, 15 runs in a single BR entry. I did that one time. I got a couple big hits, big homers. I had a good team. So I did that. Next, 15,000 XP in BR games. Now, this is not for a single BR entry. You rack this up. That's how you get it. You just play BR, man, and you get points for wins, and you'll eventually get this 15-point thing. Plus, as you can see, I'm about 1,200 away from this, which will give me an extra 15 points. So, if you're not great, you can't get these 15 runs and 4,000 XP in a single BR entry, and you're not getting a lot of these bonuses. This is 30 points right here, and 50 runs in a single, in 50 runs in BR, that's an extra 10. So that's 40 points right here that you can just get from just keep on playing. And you might be struggling, but that's just how it goes. So what I wanted to do is just run through all the points to show you how many games I had to win to advance this. So, as I showed you, I got 36 points because I completed each of these 12. So, oh no, it'd be 16. Sorry, my math has been off. I was thinking it's 3. I don't know why. So 16 here, 32 here, 48. So that even puts you further. That puts you almost to here. That puts you almost halfway. So these are almost half of your points right here. Next, 15 runs in a single BR entry. Now puts me at 53 points. At 53 points, I get this 15,000 XP, player XP in BR games overall, just from playing. I was at 53. Now I'm at 68. Just from that. Now we move on to 50 runs in BR games, 63 to 73, which means I won 27 BR games this year. 27 games. Again, if you get it in a higher chunk, you win 9 games. It's an extra added 10 bonus, so it's a lot easier because you're getting these higher bonuses. I didn't do that. I won 27 games, and again, it didn't take too long, man. I would assume you guys have a lot of time. It's summertime. It's very easy to get this, and you get from it, sorry, let me think about this. You get 12 bronze, silver, and gold players to add to your collections. I'm assuming no one's really using those. You get, hang on, let's count these stubs. 500, 1,000, 2,500, 4,000, yeah, 4,000 stubs. Again, these 12 players, plus you're getting around 6,000 stubs for each of these two, and then 4,000 here. And then you're getting some headliners, some XP. You get a ton of XP, man. If I did this BR program and I'm getting so much XP from it, it's actually very helpful. But again, you get this Christy Mathewson that if you would like to sell, again, he started when he first came out, obviously, if you really go through the BR program fast. Again, first day he's at 220. You don't really expect him to stay at that. But then he's settling around like 2,700 or 27,000 for a little, and then obviously he's going down now. He's not a good card at all, but again, he's a postseason card to fill your collection. I will gladly take that. Postseason is a collection where there's not a ton of cards, especially cheap cards. There's not a ton of cheap cards, so I will take a free one when I can get one. Next, go rewind. I end up taking Jason Bay just because he's a second half card. But again, if you wanted to sell these guys, man, they're expensive. Chipper was expensive today, like earlier today, but it looks like he went down. But again, you're getting, looks like 26,000 if you chose the most expensive one. Yeah, 26,000. You choose Pedro, 26,000, just like that. Boom. These cards, you're probably not going to use them anymore because they came out in the beginning of the year. They're not that great anymore, 92s, 90s. But again, like if you're like me, you need second half cards or you need breakout or all stars. Hey man, take one of the postseason. Even if we talked about how difficult not how difficult, but how difficult it could be maybe, for postseason cards to get. Just choose one of those, man. It's easy, 25K or collection filler. And again, these cards are important to have for collections. And then you get here. So I ended up choosing George Springer this season because I sold him for 85,000. I wasn't going to use any of these cards. I actually did like this Evan Longoria card when I used him. I got him in a BR draft. Let's show my stats. I think 625 with him. I had 5 hits, 2 doubles. The rest were singles. Oh, I won homer. And the rest were singles. 2 singles. 5 for 8 with him. So I actually did like him. He was a good card. But I'm not going to use him over Devers. So I do want to get these collections done because I want to get George Brett, but I cannot get George Brett until I get Randy Johnson. So the point is, I need stubs. So what I did is, can we go to, I wonder if they'll let me show this. They have to, right? Orders, completed orders. George Springer sold for 87,000. Boom. Just like that sold. And as you can see, these are some of the golds that I'm selling and silvers. Silver, Nick Castellanos. Silver, Mark Melanson. Gold, J.R. Richard. Gold, Yasmani. Just selling these guys. Getting around this amount of stubs. We're almost making 6,000. Like, hey man, you see these stubs I'm making. And then this is just some other stuff. So yeah, you see these stubs that are just coming in a flow. And now I'm setting 240,000 stubs. Just like that. And I'm in a position to complete collections and get over that hump, you know? So that is why, and that's how I did this BR program. Won 27 games, did those missions, and again, I'm still at a position where, where are we? Where I'm at a position to get this and this. So I'm in a position to get 25 more points, which will put me at 128, and at that point, I would probably have to win like 2 more games. I'm in a position to get to this 130 point BR mark, and not a lot of effort. And honestly, I really believe I can do that pretty simply, easily. And I'll probably stop there because I don't really care about this stuff. I don't want to have to get 20 more points, which will probably take a couple more wins. So I'll probably stop there. But again, I have 7 days to do this. It's not a rush. And then I'm just in a position for the next BR program to just be relaxed. Take a break from BR because, again, you don't want to play anything for too long. Let's say you get burnout, not have too much fun with it. I'm positioned to just work on events, work on ranked, work on offline, work on stub making for the next bit. Don't have to worry about BR. I don't have to worry about missing out on these cards, having to buy them, having to waste my stubs on them. I'm just in a good solid position. So that is why you should do the BR program. That is why I did the BR program. And if you guys enjoy this video, enjoy these tips, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and comment videos you want to see, man. I'll try anything. If you have a good idea, if it's a good idea, man, I will try it, okay? So, that being said, have a great day. Peace.